Hello and welcome back to NORCO. You may notice that this looks like a real streamer type deal now, with an intro. It's animated in music, as music playing. Yeah, music's not a verb. I spent some of the weekend making. You can't see the cursor or anything, but all of this, my very limited what's the word, graphic design knowledge. I did a single paper of it in university, but it's come in handy a bit. And the intro using some royalty free music and some very basic animations that I figured out with my first time using a video editing software. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that, and it's consistent theme with the schedule as well, the new schedule template. Right, so NORCO, where were we last time? I think the daughter, we had reached the shield compound, right? It's been a hot minute since I played it. I was planning on doing this last week, but man, I just wasn't feeling it at all last week. And the mother, on the flashback, we had joined a cult of some sort with the very creepy handshakes. So let's see, manual save is most recent. Yeah, this is where we broke into. Fake ring? Alright, fake ring, okay. Let's see. There was some guards here with that really bad combat that I don't want to play, so I've turned it off. Set it to auto. Crane manual, it looks important. Left security monitor, center security, right security. Computer. The left security monitor displays a freight elevator. Center security monitor displays the Good Hope Cemetery, raised tombs surrounded on all sides by a refinery architecture. The right security monitor displays a freight moving robot hanging limp from a crane. An instruction manual for the operation of Shield's railroad crane network. You read from the manual. Shield's railroad cranes can be operated from a safe distance using control panels located at various points around the facility. Each crane is labeled with a unique identification number. The operator crane enter the prefix code 2914 followed by the crane ID. This sounds like something I'm going to have to write down. Fortunately, I have pen and paper on my desk, ready to go. So, 2914 crane ID. I'm going to keep that pen and paper out just in case. Map of Shield Security Zone A is displayed on the monitor. Good Hope Plantation, Railroad Crane, Freight Elevator. Okay. Command line terminal sits open on the computer's desktop. Type a command. Security status. User status authenticated. Someone has forgotten to log out. Fortunate for us. Ooh, that's bad security practice. Freight elevator lock engaged. Drone bay lock engaged. Disengaged lock. Freight elevator lock disengaged. Drone bay lock disengaged. Eve. Alright, let's head back out then. So, oh, that's the freight mover, that's the freight elevator. Go to the elevator. Now that we're in, take a look at what Lucky got. The man crouches down, opens his backpack and reveals 2 grenades. Got these from a guy at a burger place. Lucky done played with bigger grenades than this. These more like little toys. Loud as it is around here, they ain't likely to make much of a ruckus. If we get into any more scuffles, they might be handy, but we best be choosy. We only got the 2. He zips his backpack, tips his hat, and smiles. There'll be no use against the St. Clair models that guard Good Hope Plantation. Oh sure, them guards not your average type. We'll need to find another way to get rid of them. What do you suggest? Like you say, there's that big bastard hanging from the railroad crane over there. A freight mover. A robot just like you. Might be your partner. Let's go talk with it. The mover has no agency. How you know? Thought you wasn't a St. Clair. Come up with something better? Lucky all ears. Till then, you go with his gut. Lucky done got help from all kinds of robots. Oh, he's difficult to read. Monitor. A montage unfolds on the display. Laptop, satellites, fiber optic cables, a diverse smiling workforce. A stock voice narrates. Shield's commitment to blah 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 business conduct. Protect the ecosystem using buzzwords. Yes, we care. We care, says corporation. Yes, we care about environmentalism. Alright. 2 men watch the monitor display above the freight elevator. So what this is? They're making us go to space now? Imagine the overtime you'd get, bro. Not to mention the hazard pay. Shit, wish I could be like one of the old guys and retire on workman's comp. Careful. Careful what you wish for. You know them old guys just play it up for the news? They bump their heads against their shoe and get a paid vacation. Give me a break. You knew any of the ones that died in the blast? Yeah, I knew a couple. Blue, Wiki. Good guys. Wiki weren't on the plant 2 weeks. This work no joke, bruh. Someone's got to do it. People want to drive around, eat their microwave dinners, all that shit. They don't come free. Somebody's got to make it. Just hope it ain't us next time. Keep your eyes and ears open. The ones that get hurt ain't paying attention. Alright, going to the catwalk. Let's see. That's the mover. There's that big boy. Good hope flame ain't burning too hot tonight. Some nights this thing can get bigger than anything you can imagine. Light up the whole parish. Or light the whole parish up, I should say. Control booth. It's really humid. It's hot and it's wet now. And my dumbass decided to make tea. Alright. Control booth with a number pad and a small embedded speaker is mounted to the catwalk. Use keypad. Please enter a command code. Command code unrecognized. Don't think that was it. Okay, so this is where we can come to use once we get the crane ID. So we need to go find the crane ID. Crane platform entrance. Hard hat required. Crane platform. Wires? Wires drift in the wind above the catwalk. Your eyes follow them upwards to a large freight mover hanging from a railroad crane. Speak? Shout towards the machine to get its attention, but it remains unresponsive. Million emits a high-frequency whine. Silence follows. A voice swells from the sky as the mover begins to speak. You will dive into the water and the surface will become, and the depths will become the surface. The breeze will change the shape of the flame, and the flame will be as boundless as the territory that it lights. Hey buddy, keep it down. It ain't time to make a ruckus yet. You will find in the water not only flames but whole hurricanes. There will be patterns of light that form the shape of old bayous, where those who killed for freedom still hide. It's like a poem or something? Rattling cages on the tracks and whispering at the pond. Perhaps the pond will whisper back. That ground, that soil, those bloody days. The lights of the lanterns became this very flame. Be straight with me, you gonna help us out or not? You will find the old pool boat where the ghosts still hide their eyes. There are mole eyes and ditch eyes and bayou eyes. There are eagle eyes and duck eyes and cardinal eyes. There are John's eyes and there are your eyes. There are your eyes and your eyes are the refinery eyes. Guess I was wrong to think this thing would be any help. What's that number on its chest? 061. Okay. That's the ID number for the crane it's hanging on? Is that how it works? So it would be the ID number for the robot itself. Okay. That's how they do it around here. Go find the controls, drop this goofy bastard right on the guards. Wouldn't that be a hoot? It would be a hoot. Let's go. Use keypad. Right. 2914-016. Permit. Manual override confirmed. Startup sequence initiated. Please enter a movement path code. A what now? 1. Movement path accepted. Hold up. Where's that thing going? I believe that's determined by the movement code you just entered. I punched in whatever came to mind, but this ain't the direction I hoped. Seems to be slowing down. Surely it'll stop before it reaches the flame. It wouldn't have a code that sends the damn thing straight into a gas flame. Dear Lord Jesus Christ. Oh my. That thing rambled a bit, but I wasn't trying to kill it. You set out to cause a distraction. This most certainly qualifies. Guess that's what happens when you talk your poetry to old Lucky. Let's hope the explosion drew a few guards away from the headquarters. If this don't do it, then nothing will. Wait, y'all hear something? Oh, look at that, some drones. Can anybody tell me if this thing's hostile? Drone priest? They can't decommission me. They'll never decommission the drone priest, baby. The drone priest is going to kill you. Gone. Gone forever. This whole refinery's a damn clown show. Come, my little ones, let's dance. Alright, I'm just going to let this play out, because auto. I guess we could use the grenade if we really want to, but... Crit damage, okay, cool. What in the good Lord's name? Alright. Back out. And go to the... That's the headquarters right this way. Okay. Go to the plantation. Look it, no guards. Guess Lucky was right. Alright, to the HQ. What the fuck are you? I mean, pardon my French. What the hell are you? Such splendid attire. You have chosen vagabonds of the highway as your guides, fitting finery for this pageant of the epiphany of the ashes and the ashes. Beyond these doors, the masquerade of the refinery flame. In each likeness, a shadow in opposition is cast. That which is low shall rise, and swamps become mountains, the earth a ceiling of the sky. The path is straight all the way forward. These are gift givers, and the flame is the providence of the mind. I didn't know what to expect, but it sure as hell wasn't this. Don't attract attention. Let's move along. Please enter, vagabonds. Okay. Alright, got Birdhead, Sun and Minotaur, Balcony Crowd, Couple, Keith, and Performance. Alright. Trenchcoat, you came to the one last year? When they lit the Nutria on fire? Yeah, they say Thomas St. Clair shows up every year. He might be here tonight. There's just no way to know with all the costumes. Is that why his daughter didn't show? She's probably up there in her office drinking alone. There's too much bad energy here. Saw online there's a party in the lake tonight. Might bail early to check it out. Hey Birdhead. Ah, I love this portrait. It's cute. Cute? Oh, nice. There are many currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. Some wear masks to speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear masks to further deceive. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she doesn't want to join us tonight. She was once the darling of the pageant, but no more. Her power is slipping. She's at odds with her father on one side and the board on the other. Why is Laura at odds with her father? They seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There is a technology of unknown origins that made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to powering a mining fleet that can travel great distances for the purpose of gathering ore. It is her final bid to move S.H.I.E.L.D. away from Earth extraction. Her father, Thomas St. Clair, hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology and to intercept it for his own designs. He's the man without a face. You will never see Thomas St. Clair, but his eyes are everywhere that he wishes them to be. They are here tonight behind several of these masks, perhaps closer than you realize. Why is Laura at odds with the board? She has pursued a mystical invisible device against every wish of the board, inflating the operations budget in order to siphon money towards her zealous mission. She believes that if she can secure this technology, the board will forgive her for many transgressions. I'm in a position to know that she is mistaken. It's too late for her. A coup is already underway. It has only taken this long because they hoped her spiraling madness would drive her to suicide. They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds many profitable contracts, but Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly in the end. What's the technology? A vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades. A visitor from the distant star, a hoax, an angel, a military weapon, a drone. Distortion created by swamp gases combusting in the swamp. No one has been able to capture the specimen, or even verify its existence. Laura becomes more irate with each proposed theory. She grows darker by the day, and the device escapes her reach at every turn. Interesting. Okay. Let's have a look at the performance. An improvised dance performance plays across the stage. Dancers periodically pause in their motion and eye the crowd with an exaggerated look of distrust. One is dressed in a maroon robe, the other in a feathered cape. We'll move along for now. That goes to an elevator. Keith. Keith smokes a cigarette while watching the pageant. You made it after all. Lot to take in, eh? How'd you get through? How did you get through? Called my buddy, who heads security around here, told me to come on down. Why didn't you mention that at the bar? Slipped my mind. Been thinking about what to call my website since I left the bar. Finally settled on a name. You ready? Keith's Corner. How do you like that? The executives, the landlords, the so-called philanthropists, they'll be cornered in Keith's Corner. Want the website to look like a boxing ring. Want the logo to have boxing gloves in it. Might even do some live streams. Pretty cool idea. Keith's got him cornered. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Thanks, Keith. Okay. Did we listen to this? Oh yes. Too much bad energy. Sun and Minotaur. The Sun and Minotaur watch crowds flow in and out of the lobby. Okay. Balcony crowd. A man wearing a golden crown gesticulates drunkenly while those around him back away in embarrassment or attempt to calm him. History isn't created by the sympathetic, the soft-hearted. No. Why, bend to the will of the weak, huh? Huh? Jesus Christ, dude. Why punish those who carry passion and virtue in their hearts? Power is the very essence of life. Power, not compassion or goodwill or any stuff like that. That's great, Bruce. Garrett. I'm a Garrett now. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not calling you by your cult name. Not a cult. Definitely is. It's a place for visionaries to thrive, and tonight we'll leave this world. Yeah, I saw Kenna John bragging about that online. Godspeed. That toy rocket's going to explode before it leaves the ground. The engineering is sound. I'm helping to launch it. You're blitzed. You couldn't even walk in a straight line. Keep it up. You can only hide your jealousy for so long. You think I'm jealous that you joined a cult? Not that. You know what I'm talking about. The CEO chose me as his assistant. You want it. You wanted it so bad. But still, I possess the confidence to leave it behind. To take a leap of faith. Bruce, we all know you've got daddy issues. Why don't you go hug your little stuffed monkey and cry about it? Weak-minded reject, you're too pathetic to understand. Excuse me, you're only humiliating yourself. Performance. Okay, let's approach the stage this time. Make your way towards the stage. Cheer. Begin to clap emphatically with and cheer the performance. Your enthusiasm catches the attention of the dancer in the feathered cape. He crawls towards you and descends from the stage in a spider-like fashion before rising to his feet. He holds his arms out, inviting an embrace. If you touch me, I'll sue. The performer rolls his eyes and dances away. Alright, whatever. We'll leave those weirdos to themselves. Okay, elevator. This elevator is protected by retinal authentication. The executive offices are above. It's likely where your mother's possessions are being held. That's why we're here. That's right. Yes, okay, I need an eyeball. Tonight we search the stars for God's signal. Alright, man. That's enough of your nonsense for one night, Bruce. You're drunk. Let's go find someone to lay you down. Oh, that was awful. Ever since he became Laura St. Clair's assistant, he's been like this. Callous, arrogant, rude. Now he's gotten into this crap at the mall. I've had enough. I blame his dad. He's always been so cold to Bruce, feeding his insecurities. Like father, like son. That man had just said one nice thing to him. I bet he wouldn't be trying to launch himself into space. He's drying out by the elevator. Let's see if he apologizes when he comes to. This was the... Oh, Jesus, hit the mic. It's a lot closer than I thought. This is the individual causing a scene at the ballroom. They're all so damn jealous, aren't they? They all want my position, petty bastards. They want what I have, a view from the inside, a view of the river, of the lights. Well, screw them, screw them, screw them, screw them, screw the... The drunken king falls into a gibbering sleep. Grab. Clever. If he's an assistant to Laura Saint, then he would have the access to the executive suite. Grab his arms. You put the drunken king's arm over your shoulder and hoist him up. Leave me alone, assholes. Not drunk. My dad's an even bigger asshole than you. You know that? I know how to deal with assholes. He's an asshole. Asshole. You're just fuck one. Fuck. That's why I'm leaving. Leaving this stupid planet Bahad. Because it's full of my dad. I wish I could find Mr. Monkey Man before I left, but whatever. No time for toys. I'm rolled for that. Mr. Monkey Man? Yeah, stupid Mr. Monkey Man, my stuffed monkey. Monkey, my monkey. He was best friend. Why was your dad an asshole? Because, god damn it, why are you an asshole? He never wanted to say, hey Bruce, nice one. Well, Bruce, I mean Garrett. Well, Garrett is going to Mars with his boys. With his, I'm going to throw up, with his boys. Sayonara, just hope you go with Puppy and not John, because fuck John, just another daddy to deal with. You drag the slouching king towards the retinal scanner. Fucking, what? The LED scanner passes over his eye before you drop him to the ground. Yeah, just leave him there. That's good. I like that. Go up. Hell yeah. Later, loser. Alright, so the only way is forward. I guess we'd better talk to Laura before we do anything else. A storage box sits upon the shelf. Okay. The regional Shield CEO stares out at the expanse of the refinery beyond the office window. I felt you here before I even saw you on the monitor. You're silent, just like Catherine. I'd look out over the town and imagine where she might be. Never anywhere, just silent. Things have been feeling vague, haven't they? Those highways you're always on. You don't sleep, you don't feel, not anything. Vague, nothing, nowhere. I don't sleep either. When I sit up in my bed and open my eyes, I see things on the wall. They pantomime, they beg, but they just turn away. There was a time when I would, but I've lost the energy. Now I watch. Not here tonight for the party. I've kept my distance from the others. If they vote me out, it will upset my father, so they'd rather I resign or die. I stay here, right here, and I can see the river here and the flame. I thought it would be me that the light would come to see. Of course it was Catherine, but the flame is still mine, still burns for me. I've done so much that is wrong, held out for so long, just to stay near it. But I've lost my hold. The vagueness, the shadows, the board has had it. The box on the shelf, it's what you came for. so take it. By all rights, it's yours. I thought I found what I needed, but it was a mistake. Catherine was smarter than me, or more stubborn. I don't want the others to have it after I'm gone. Not my father, not the board. I wanted to experience the light, wanted to touch it, but I can't stand around any longer. That's all. Go find your brother. Alright, I'm taking the box. Find within the box miscellaneous artifacts from your mum's life. Medical bills from Oshna Hospital, books on a range of environmental topics, a Dimes discount rewards card, nice, and other ephemera. The text on the console displays lists of sequence of location, each entry timestamped. It is, you infer, a description of your movements throughout the premises. That's all, huh? Binders containing various internal literature, operational documentation, engineering reports, soil quality, yada yada. Binder no different in appearance from the rest sits among the collection, on the viability of operating a server supercluster at Shield NORCO refining facility. Read. While the Mississippi River provides a natural cooling source, the NORCO location is determined to be too precarious for a full supercluster build-out. Hurricanes, coastal erosion, and unreliable state management and the location's proximity to nuclear facilities could result in cascading disaster events that would jeopardize critical network infrastructure. It would be better to serve as a support node for proposed Gulf Coast Astral Eyes distributed regional system. Okay. Oh, a letter. Do not rifle through my things. What's in the letter? Oh, and Kay. Don't trust her. Ooh! Did she just... We must go. Now. Going for the letter. You slide the letter gingerly from its envelope. This letter is addressed to my father, Dr. Thomas St. Clair. It was, as you expected, a long series of mistakes, all very amusing to you. Wanted to outlive you, but if just an echo of my memory haunts your lonely days, that will be enough. Hope you never find it. I hope you won't. I know you won't. No. Okay, we go. This is where I get off. I suppose I'll be looking for all of us once that woman's body is discovered. Lucky's advice, keep a low profile. Come along, Potts. Lucky walks down the highway into the obscurity of the surrounding swamp. We have what we come for, the box of Catherine's possessions, though its contents leave me more perplexed than before we arrived. Most of what it contained was trash. Scraps of paper, scribbled notes. The only thing of any interest was the Dimes discount coupon card. Did your mother visit the gas station before she died? Why would Shield think to grab it? This puts us no closer to finding Blake. Alright, time to leave. Dimes? Here we go. Hello. I have a discount card. That's right, you drag it on, don't you? Yeah. I'm sorry, the card you swiped is not a valid American Discount Southeast Incorporated coupon card. Not valid? The card is a forgery? A fluid of thoughts swirl within the robot's heads. Catherine, she always kept her secrets hidden in plain sight. We must search the house, there's more to find there. Right, the statue of the, I think it's like the Virgin Mary out front. NORCO home, there we go. Why would Catherine carry around a counterfeit coupon card? There must be some explanation. It was very secretive, we may find a clue hiding around the house. So I used to work with credit cards and stuff like that, so I know that you can have a series of numbers just encoded onto the magnetic tape, and you can easily overwrite it, and that's how ATM skimmings work. And doing fraud through that. You can build them out of like old cassette players, because it's just the same ribbon that goes inside a cassette, just glued down to a piece of plastic. Right, Mary. Hey, Mary. You insert the coupon card into Mary's face. Cool, that's a great sentence. From within the house you hear the vague clop of something mechanical. Alright. But what happened? Where would it be? Try the kitchen. That goes to the backyard. Microwave. Laundry room. Up to the attic. Nope, nothing there. Backyard, attic, living room, bedroom. Oh jeez, now I'm feeling blind. Alright. My best guess would be the kitchen. What I'd like is like a floor plan of what everything is doing. Backyard. Isn't out here at all. Oh, it is the boxes. Okay. This pile has shifted since last time I looked. Move the boxes. Clear away the boxes, revealing a portal built into the floor. Unbelievable. How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? A doorway previously hidden by boxes. Oh, cool. Work light hangs from two hooks. Extension cord runs into the makeshift ductwork of the closet. Laptop, a question mark, and a processor. The center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower, the other runs to the laptop. A dated laptop, its keyboard covered in grime. Custom built processor. You power on the processor. As the machine breathes to life, small LED lights begin to flicker in the face of the long, oblong plastic device on the desk. A USB cord runs from the device to the laptop. The computer's terminal is quickly obscured by pop-ups advertising malware scanners and other products. An indecipherable static blossoms from the speakers in distorted bursts. The noise begins to cohere into a cracked simulation of your mother's voice. Oh no, is this her brain back up? Complete. Extracting blah 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 dot zip. 3.54 megabytes. Millibytes. Driver update required. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What? To enumerating alphabetical index. Okay. Please, is this child age 23? For your cognitive visioning needs, choose the Greater New Orleans Neural Visioning Clinic. Dear God. Driver update required. Enumerating alphabetical index. Array member deleted. What is that? No, please no. If you can hear me, please. Away, that robot, please. Please get away. Oh God. Million, what are you? And we're back to the mother. To the mall, through John's skull, The Garretts have been instructed to protect the sacred messenger, but they are fooled and easily outwitted. Their greatest weakness is their treachery. All you must do is catch them fibbing, lying, and going against the will of John, their idolater. And then what? Show them for the hypocrites that they are. So leads of disloyalty, this will present an opportunity for you to gain what you seek. I see. Got any kind of recording app on that phone of yours, Catherine? We're going to play these people against each other, might help. Good point, I'll install one. Christ himself was a man of great cunning. We will be to the Garretts presently. We're in. Sun will be up by the time this is through. Okay, thank you. Alright. There's a dude. Hey Gooch. Garrett, my boy. Paw. You're the only one around here who still calls me by that name. The others can be cruel, can't they? To steal one's name. So cruel. I can't get that last reading. Don't think I'll ever be a Garrett again, bruh. I'll be stuck wearing this shirt forever. Look me in the eyes, boy. Paw squats before the man. Look your Paw in his eyes. When Paw takes over this mall, he will give you back your name, and the others he will deem Gooch to punish them for their abuse. Patience, my boy. You're a real one, Paw. Just keep a low profile. John's coming by tonight. Paw smiles wide. John's coming by tonight? Yeah, Paw. He even put a lock on the door to keep you out. The little fuck. Just record me saying the passphrase. Play it for the acoustic lock and you can come in and out like normal. My splendid child. To record voice memos, first hover over the piece of dialogue that you want to record. An icon will appear beneath the dialogue. Click this icon to record. If the icon is green, the dialogue has already been recorded. Here's the passphrase. It's prayers up, boys, we're going to Mars. Did you record it? Let's play that for the lock to get in. Okay, Paw? Locked. Okay. Acoustic clock. Yes. Just speaking to it. Into the voice memos. That did it. Look, door should be open. That's crazy. These hallways belong to the Garretts, derelict corridors forgotten by John. Whichever hallway you choose to follow, it will take you to the far end of the mall. That is where John has imprisoned the messenger. The giant Garrett guards the door to the cathedral. He is their newest recruit, naive in his allegiance to this profane fellowship. Let us find him and grind his allegiance into dust. Schematic of the spacecraft hangs on the wall. Each vertical compartment of the vessel is labelled. Base area is the operator's commons. John's quarters sit above this. followed by the Petroleum Dream and the Chamber of the Birds. The Shepherd's Watch crowns the ship. Down the center of the thing is like a dividing line labeled Jacob's Ladder. What are they getting up to in this place? It's a monument to the arrogance of John, but it won't be his to fly. Display of food props made from foam plastic sits beneath the sigil painted on the wall. There's a cat up there. Hey Garrett. Puck Puck, my man. Garrett, my boy. How are things in the hollowed corridors of this exalted place? Oh good, everyone's getting ready tonight's sermon. John will be here any minute. Once he arrives, we're locking down the mall. Better put my phone away. I just can't stop scrolling. Been standing here for hours, scrolling. It's all I do. John would never enter through these chambers. These hallways are yours. Scroll freely, my Garrett. I like your style, Puck Puck. Gamer Garretts. Two little Garretts game on the tiles of the service corridor. Those are the boys that were supposed to let us in. Hey motherfuckers. Whoa whoa, don't block the screen. We're killing civilians. Okay, cool. I'm killing civilians, dude. There's only one remote. Where did you go? You two were supposed to let me into the mall. I got all the readings. Huh? We're killing civilians. Stop saying that. Not us. Me. I am. Games allowed here? So John lets you play games? John wants us to become our best selves. This is me at my best. You're quite good at it. Yeah, I know. That's because I practice. How often? All day. Every day. These new guys get stuck doing stupid shit like working guard duty and gardening. A true Garrett knows what's really important. Video games. Kill the man wearing the little shorts. I was going to, dude. Just shut up. True Garrett knows what's really important. Utility closet. My secret closet, my precious closet in John's kingdom. Perhaps I'll hide here in my closet and wait for him to walk by. Then I'll pop out. Surprise! The door is locked by a keypad. Oh, I don't know it. Hey Garrett. Pawpaw the immortal. Why, the most faithful among the Garretts blesses my door. As soon as we get an angle grinder, that won't be your closet anymore. What did you do with Garrett? You went in there and never came out. Perhaps you had your nose buried in one of John's heretical little books when he left. That door's coming off, you bastard. Language, Garrett. Are we not in the house of God? Asshole. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. The angelic language. To speak the angelic language, one must first drink from the mouth of an angel. This will cause temporary madness in the aspiring speaker before removing all internal barriers that imprisons one's mind. If the aspirant is blessed with a sufficient clarity of faith, she will at this moment be prepared to receive the language spoken in the garden before the fall of man. But should she inhabit earth, another barrier will stand between herself and the divine language. The planet is shrouded in a sphere of distortion caused by cell towers and other electromagnetic field radiation. This blight corrupts incoming signals and makes the angelic communication that many of our ancestors enjoyed impossible. In order to speak directly with God's children who reside in nearby corners of our galaxy, the aspirant must not simply kiss the mouth of an angel, but must travel far from the distortion of Earth. The aspirant must then pray with a pure heart and mind at the foot of an altar to the divine feminine. Only then will the language that encodes the fabric of our reality become intelligible. Alright, unnamed apostles. The unnamed apostles understand the highly malleable and holographic aspect of space-time and can bend it to their will. They are capable of enlarging interior spaces beyond its surrounding architecture, extruding hallways many meters into walls that aren't evident from the wall's opposite side. Floors they delete through a meditative exercise, leaving a void empty even of time between shape and shaper. This is the gift of the unnamed apostle who have been erased from scripture and made heretics by those who wish to obscure the hidden nature of Christ. Ooh, hydroponic gardens, cool. A welded steel container sits beneath the buzzing LED lamp. The crop is scattered with a mix of herbs and winter sprouts. Snacks for Garrick. Healthy boys. Oh, cool. Healthy boys. Alright, what do we got here? So, he's the big boy. Hey, Pop-Up. You got any of that stuff from last time? Really use something to take the edge off. The energy's bad here, man. What is it that you desire, my Garrett? Something to clear your mind and widen your eyes? For that I must venture to Saint Somewheres. Or perhaps something that will open to your heart to the divine presence of God. Your pawpaw must visit Lafrine Park for such stuff. Or is it an easy, restful sleep that you desire? If so, Santa Claus will have what you need. Shit, Pop-Up, that all sounds great. I'll take any of that. The divine stuff, the Santa Claus stuff, just whatever, man. John's coming. John's coming. John will be here soon to spread the good news. Where are your shoes, Garrett? John says you shouldn't wear shoes, just like the desert fathers. But he wears shoes. Ah, poor boy. John goes around barefoot, just like us, just like you. John's delicate little feet. Poor little baby, he wears sneakers. He'll be here soon, and then you can look for yourself and see. You'll make a mockery of the blasphemers who are so foolish as to disobey him. Like who? What blasphemers are you talking about? Why, the new Garrett, of course. I fear the new Garrett does not take his responsibilities seriously. The one guarding the cathedral right over there. Yes. You're newer than he is, goofball. But my hair's so much nicer, so much smoother. The new Garrett. You're the new Garrett. The new Garrett who guards the cathedral does not wear his hair straight as he should, straightened at the jaw, as John requests. The new Garrett sins against John will be punished. Man, you're the weirdest one here. Alright. Vinda. Oh hey, hi. Benelos. Garrett. So you're into this stuff too. I was running this booth before the Garretts moved in. But it looks like fun. Cool shirts. Would you like to buy a phone case? Got a real nice selection, only $5 a piece. No. Come back soon. No, how about I don't? He's blocking the door. Beyond the door is the messenger. We must access it. Oh good, the ditch fury crept out of his closet. Garrett. John doesn't want you around here. You keep showing up. I'm going to have to do something about it. Soon we'll not have to worry about John at all. Yeah, whatever you say, you twisted old freak. John and the other Garretts, they aren't like us. They lack our conviction. Like hell, they're here for the same reason I am. And what reason is that? Because modernism is cancer. Drugs, consumerism, porn addiction, algorithms hijacking people's lives. Me and the boys reject all that stuff. No drugs, no trash food, no soft drinks, no porn, no video games. If I didn't trust my boys, I wouldn't be standing here right now, promise you that. These Garretts will only disappoint you in the end. Nah, I know these guys. Faith, fitness, strength, virtue. That's what we Garretts are all about. What? You really said that? Damn. Well, whatever. He's still a teenager. He'll snap out of it. The older Garretts know better. Pretty disappointing though, not gonna lie. As I say, dear Garrett, these others aren't who you think they are. Whatever, ditch man. That's just one Garrett out of many. I still trust the other guys. Alright, what else do I have? Do I need... We can delete that one. Man, what? I told that little creep I'm growing it out. What the hell does he want? Can't grow my hair any faster. Let it rest. God damn. I'll only disappoint you, dear Garrett. I won't let too bad Garrett shape my faith. Alright. I'm gonna go talk to the druggie. Hey, buddy. I don't think that's what he needs. Okay. Does it mean anything to you? That don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, so we know that one. Know that one. Okay. See, service corridor, front entrance, atrium, west wing. What's this? Statue. Altar to the Virgin Mary sits at the foot of the central fountain in the atrium. Garrett stands scrolling among the vegetation and fiberglass stones of the fountain. He ignores Catherine and Dallas as they pass. Two Garretts whisper and giggle quietly while watching the atrium from the dimly lit second floor. Right. Front entrance. Catherine rattles the gate, but it doesn't budge. Okay. Sleeping quarters. Two Garretts hurl stray comments back and forth across a hallway in an exchange that resembles conversation. Listen. Fantasy Horse 6 was designed around player agency, but it had no regard for beauty. I liked when you got to ride the cricket thing. Torment, frustration, antagonism, even indifference, these are valid things to design for. Pleasure and enjoyment aren't essential to the experience of art. You can have all the agency you want, but what's the point if you can't fast travel? Okay, they're still discussing whatever this is. Ditch man, you still on that wild Da Vinci Code shit? Yes I am, my boy. Found Jesus' grandkid yet or what? I did indeed, she's right here with us. What, that old lady? Haha, quit. Hey lady, are you Jesus' grandchild? Of course. Obviously. Just look at the jewel that hangs from her neck, Garrett. The jewel of the Magdalene. Magdalene? Pup, you know I love you, but that thing looks like it came out of a cereal box. Anyway, keep it up, pup. Let's go fly Jesus' grandkid around in our rocket. Haha. Splendid. And what new trickery have you been up to of late, rotten fellow? Paw winks at Catherine. Been doing the same stuff as always, ripping on that bong like it's my job, watching hentai with the boys. Putting back some cherry bang pal soda. Thank you. Slurp slurp, you know how we do. John would be very displeased to know what happens in these corridors. Who's never been back here in his life? These hallways are ours. Hallway kings, that's what we are. I kneel, I bow. Stand up, puppy. You're a king like us, a ditch king. The thrones of Garretts are arranged beside those of the seraphim in the kingdom of our Lord. Yeah, I know. Whack. Alright, west wing, east wing. East wing? West, east, there we go. What now, ditchman? Who said that? The snivelling Garrett with the sword? Bong rips, hentai, soda? So they're all back there getting stoned and watching porn. No, can't be. These are my boys. I trust them. I'm sorry that these Garretts have hurt you again. This sucks, man, but there's only 3 of them. Yes, okay, I really need to go find that guy some drugs soon. Service corridor. Service corridor. Service corridor. Rear exit. Goes to the sleeping quarters, okay. Loading bay. Wait, actually, can I just fast travel from here? Oh, I can, okay. I think somewheres is for drugs, yes? Oh, you're right. The guy with the stomach issues. Small group continues to gossip. Right, let's go inside. Dance floor, Rose, Bell. Disinterested spectator leans against the bar while watching the dance floor. Bell! What? The bell that rings, the Southern Bell. Good to see you, Paul. How's it been? Never a day of rest in such an unjust world. You're still spying on those mall Nazis? Spying, yes, the mall Nazis. So problematic. Something must be done. They know better than to come round here. Only people of virtue inhabit this place. Those driven by higher principles. You just have to know where to draw the line. So well said, Bell. Beautifully said. We mustn't tolerate John in our community. He's a complete fuckwit. Fuckwit, yes, and we must kill him. We must smash him into the dirt for his problematic behaviour. Yeah. So what's up, Paul? You looking for more dust or something? Have you any to spare? You can only let go of a gram. Plenty for poor Paul, just a little, just the taste. $22, same as last time. Poor Paul looks to Catherine. What? She'll be paying tonight, my Southern Belle. Eh? Cool, whatever. If you're sending a transfer, I only take quack, just leave the message empty. Catherine scowls into Paw Paw's smiling eyes as she cues the transaction. Sent. Cool, got it. Belle reaches into an interior vest pocket and passes a small green baggie to Paw Paw. Keep up the good work, Paw. Every last mall Nazi shall perish in the flames of my rocket. Cool. Someone bombed the bathroom. I have to use it. It's so bad, but it's just not worth it. Damn, that sucks, Rose. Patrons twirl, twerk, jump and shake on the dance floor with various levels of abandon and irony. Alright. Bought some drugs. Let's go somewhere else. Hong Kong. Was it Holly? What if we got all 3 of them? Car flooded last summer when the pumping station went down, ruined the transmission. City said they would send me a check, still waiting on it. Been borrowing my daughter's car in the meantime. Hold up, man. Yes? You're not going in here. Go wait in the driveway. As you wish. Oh, you got the TV muted, buddy. I'm studying. See? Martha grins wide. Kid of the year. A little early for a tree, isn't it? Never too early for Christmas. I love Christmas. Alright. It's a birthday boy. How is it over here, kiddo? Fine. Homework. Austin's sick. You sick, Austin? Yes, sir. Why all this, sir? His dad makes him say that now. What does he know about manners? So it's bad then? Daddy wants to teach my child respect? Dallas waves away the comment. I'm not sir, alright, Austin. I'm your pops. Yes, sir. Knew you were going to say that. We got you a little something for your birthday. It's under the tree. Oh, come on. I told you. It's small. Trust me. Well, let me go see what it is. Present. Would you look at this? A new tie. Aww. Look at my grandchild. Always playing games. Mind as long as he keeps his grades up. Alright. Pizza. You'll save me any pizza? Austin tore through 2 boxes and he's still hungry. I'll pick something up when I knock off. It'll be morning by then. Then I'll bring bagels. Oh, good on him. Do we have a Santa costume somewhere? No? Yes? No? Okay. Paw joins the party. Welcome back, Paw. Love this house. It was my daddy's, but I'll be damned if it isn't cursed. Every time I get a little money in the bank, the place floods again. Damn. Oh, whoops. I'm back inside. And I can't drive away from here. Okay. Welcome back, Paw. Honk. Alright, let's go to the park. Can't remember what we could pick up here, but it's somewhere new to go, at least. Bathroom. Cool. Yep. Cat! It's just like some dodgy glory hole place. Urinal. Stall. The urinal is nearly full, but otherwise well kept. A lovely and inviting fixture. Come on now. Yep. Still going. I just feel like I have to click away to end this. There we go. Okay, I do. The onus is on me. Here it is, the place where wild things grow. Give me just a moment, won't you? Must collect something for my garret. Huh? A gift for Garrett. Psychedelics. Added to inventory. Mushrooms or something growing in there. You'll be so pleased. I want to pet the cat. Okay. Honk. I don't think there's anything else. Let's go to the mall. Just continue. Alright, drainage canal. Loading bay. Hey, so like, you got any of that stuff we were talking about? Here is the green baggie. Here you are, my boy, something to open your mind's eye. You're always coming through, pop-up. A little something psychedelic will help me through the evening. It would help me see God at tonight's sermon, you know? Honestly, don't think I could stand these other Garretts while sober, man. Hey, do you want double the drugs? No, okay. What now, you got more recording? Breaks my heart to hear that shit. You serious, dude? Garrett's over there tripping before the sermon? Whatever, everybody knows how he is. Checks his head angrily. Pisses me off though, just pisses me off. Yet again, a Garrett has disappointed you. I want you to see you able to take dear Garrett. I don't know, man. I'm really starting to lose it. You know what? I'm sick of taking this whole thing seriously while everyone else is a creep, a fuck up, a stoner, or a loser. I grew up poor, okay? I didn't have shit growing up. All these degenerates around here come from money. I wanted something good. I'm tired of always being alone. But forget these people. I'm not going to space with these clowns. Plus my mum's making roast beef tonight. I don't need to be here. And fuck you too, Pawpaw. Freaky little dude. Peace. Hey, if it works, it works. Catherine approaches the keypad. Keypad flashes, access denied. Didn't John throw out some numbers in that app of his? Oh god. Which app was it? Right, yes, that's right. One zero. Man, I completely forgot that there were numbers in this stuff. Two six. And the last one. 822. Ah, was a good idea to leave the pen and paper out. Alright, hold on. Alright. 1026 822. Keypad flash is verified. Door should be open. Let's check. Breathe, Catherine. Salvation awaits beyond this door. I get the reason why we came in here. I think because they had that rock or something. There's cookies. There it is. Catherine holds her hands out to the thing as it draws nearer. Is it sniffing you? I don't feel so well. Dallas offers his hands, but it quickly recedes. Super was right, it seems to like you. The messenger has sought her for a very long time, it has. An eye of God, an angel, a halo on her head. Catherine stares into the fluid within the sphere. It is a vessel of the divine and will lead us to a better world. Where is this better world? A better world? Where? There is no way to know. It will lead us. Just here for the money. I'm here because it pays, that's all. The monster bird is as much a fool as John to think he can imprison God's light. This message that it carries is no one but yours, Catherine, and when you are gone it will seek your kin. Why? What does it want with me? What animates your faith? What do you see when you pray? Catherine shakes her head. When you gaze into the eye of God, what do you see? A kind of infinity? A map? A maze? The children. Kay, Blake. I see them. Yes, the blood of Christ fills their hearts. You're insane. You're living in a morbid fantasy. Your incredulity will not stop what's coming. What is coming? Salvation, of course. I've heard enough about you, of your lunacy for one night. And I hear the Garretts gathering beyond the door for John's little sermon. Sphere shrinks in size and hides itself within the fold of Catherine's coat. Let us go and bend John's ear. Can I take some cookies? No? Oh, it's a party member now. Interesting. It's a nice backdrop. I want it. Alright, back we go. Here comes the little dweeb. Do you see him? Do you hate him? He's dressed like a funny little clown. Don't you just want to kill him? Look how disgusting. Slimy like a salamander. Garrett, thank you for gathering here this evening. No, I won't do the voice. Let us please lower our voices so we may pray. He stares upon the crowd before making a sign of the cross. We bow our heads and pray. And the Holy Ghost descended in a bodily shape like a dove upon him, and a voice came from heaven which said, Thou art my beloved Son, in thee I am well pleased. Jesus, full of the Holy Spirit, left the Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness. John looks down at the crowd, whispering the refrain into the wilderness once more. While on an excursion to the Ark, I witnessed that which we have long awaited. I was blessed to observe an air filled with sublime illuminated Chim? No, that's Morrowind. Prism. Oh, like Christ, I guess. Christism. Autism. No. Prism. Of all the faithful, it was mine to behold. What a stupid ass. Not his. Yours. Yours, Catherine. Someone talking. We're going to need everyone's attention. It appeared to me in the sky, a dove of pure light, but circular, as is the halo above the head of the shepherd of God. My spirit will hang upon his head when I rip it from his neck. Can't wait. Okay, whoever's talking down there, cut it out. This is important. Continuing. The Holy Spirit, radiant and circular as a halo, that is the source of the shepherd's authority in this low world. In the swamp beyond the wall, the Holy Spirit descended from the sky to rest upon my head. And how splendid is the glory of God that it should come at such a time as this. As we complete the arc that will unite us with the world above, the Holy Spirit will fill me. It will never board the ark. It will bless me with the knowledge of a twilight language, capable of passing through the walls of this earthly prison, a language that reaches the furthest corners of the accuser's den. Our ark, as was the ladder of Jacob, is a bridge to those higher realms. Tonight I will drink the ointment of the Holy Ghost. I will call upon the faithful who have walked this bridge before us. They will shine a beacon and guide us to our home. Any questions? Silence. No questions? It's a pretty big deal. Okay, so I thought this was going to be more like a chicken type thing. It sounds really cool. The eargun stuff sounds super cool. But I wanted to ask about the new uniforms. Are you fucking kidding me, Gooch? You're not even supposed to be in here. I know. I just... No one else was asking anything, so... This new uniform sucks. We're going into space looking like this? Like we work retail? Seriously? Just save it. Nobody cares what you look like in space. I am quite pleased with the new outfit. Dude, you're such a freak. You're like a wild spirit from another dimension. I thank you. Yeah, you're like some kind of hellspawn. Yes, thank you. Garrett, you okay? You're looking off. I don't mind you guys. Everything's kind of everywhere. We're all just one thing. Garrett. What is happening here? So that's it? We're sticking with these shirts? I'm with Gooch. I thought we'd be wearing dope robes like John's got. Yeah, bro. Maybe like Templar stuff, like armor and stuff. Exactly. Powerful stuff. Shut up, please. All of you shut the fuck up. Idiots. I want to laugh around dressed like knights. That'd be tight. John inhales deeply. You wanted me to call you all Garrett. I call you all Garrett. You wanted uniforms? I got uniforms. We're an aesthetic community. As the desert fathers wore garments of hair, we don humble attire. You don't? Yeah, your fit looks cool. We look like dorks. Your vanity is blasphemous. Pawpaw strikes to attention. Vanity! The old man laughs at the point of shrieking. Ooh! Who among us has not seen the selfies of John? So Pawpaw has decided to join us, has he? The demented ditch man has come, with his pickled brain. The messenger did not come to you, you fool. You abducted it, and are now holding it captive. False. You are not the child of Christ. Don't even start with that Da Vinci Code bullshit. Your arrogance will cost you your head, Johnny. Pawpaw turns to Catherine and whispers, Go, now, to my closet. There is a key with which you may exit this mall. The foolish, pathetic old man. On the door is a keypad, the code. If you have anything to say to that, you deranged loser, go and listen closely to what I say. Pawpaw and John's arguments rings through the corridors of the mall. One sacrament, three descended. Secret's only one. Garrett's do something. Years. Okay, I think I've got the code. Door is locked by a key code. Okay, 131200. Submit. It's not it. Fuck. One sacrament, three descended. Messenger seeks only one. Unless it's just two. One, three, one, two. That's not it. Okay, where does it start though? Guess we can try and brute force where it starts. Assuming we have the correct numbers. So if we go 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3. Got it. So it's 2, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 1. Hey, okay. Close enough. It's just a case of where it starts. Let's hurry. What a hobble. Alright. Supply rack. An aluminum rack stocked with cleaning products and janitorial supplies. I understand there's something in that urn, and I'm not willing to open it right now. There's some kind of utility closet. Must have been, once upon a time. Is that a mace? A battle mace is mounted to the wall. What the hell is he using this thing for? Dallas presses his index finger against the barb. It's plastic. Seriously? It's fake. Oh. Papyrus scroll. Dallas rubs his fingers over the sheet. Just seems like regular sandwich paper to me. It's blank. Maybe. Or maybe there's something on it we can't see. Wouldn't put it past this guy. Okay. What do we have? Uppers? Okay. Right, yes. Back. A youthful Madonna holds the lifeless body of Christ. Youthful Madonna holds the lifeless body of Christ. Okay, and that's that. Seems like a puzzle room. Decorative wine cask is made from a thick vinyl material has a price sticker partially torn from its face. Someone's in there? Sure seems like it. We need to do something. Okay. The lock. The hell is this? Another acoustic lock? Hold the button there and speak into it. Speak. Here we go again. Kill John. I will have John's head. Go for shot. My Garrett's. What about... Dallas leans into the acoustic lock. Soon they will be my Garrett's. We're not getting anywhere with this. It's me, Paw Paw. Shocked that didn't work. Alright. Ah, bed. Bed of straw partially wrapped by a filthy cotton blanket. How long you figure this guy's been sleeping in here? Long time by the looks of it. Who was here first, John or him? Good question. Alright, fake mace, fly rack. Door won't open. He locked us in. Said there's a key in here somewhere. Okay. Ooh, an escape room. Cool. Okay. I can't do anything with that. Janitorial supplies. I am trying to help you out, but I can't actually get anywhere. Catherine pulls at the lock, but it holds fast. Okay. Another acoustic lock. Let's see. Catherine holds the button on the lock. Nothing. Someone trapped in that bucket. This is unreal. Okay, cool. I just want to get out of here. No, that didn't. Nothing. A, B. Okay. Okay. Hmm. We can't leave, so we can't do anything with Pawpaw's voice. Alright, Pawpaw here. Shocked that didn't work. Kill John. I will have John's head with a shot. I love my Garretts. What about Dallas leans into the acoustic lock? Soon they'll be my Garretts. We're not getting anywhere with this. Alright. Okay, we can delete that one. Delete that one. Delete that one. Delete that one. Nothing. Shocked that didn't work. How about that? It's blank. Oh. So it has to be some dialogue that still repeats, since we can't leave. Try the other voice memos then. Worth a shot. Nothing. Nice if it didn't kick me out of this. I'll give it a shot. Dallas braces his foot against the cask and attempts to stretch the cable of the lock, but unsuccessful. No doing. Okay. Eek. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Thing. Hey. This menuing is tiring. Okay. No doing. I think this thing's coming up without a code. Okay, okay, but what could the code actually be? Can't do anything else in this room. But the only thing I can interact with is the lock and the voices. Let's see. Nothing. I don't get it. Hi, Paw here. Shocked that didn't work. I will have John's head. With a shot. I love my Garretts. What about... Soon they will be my Garretts. Not getting anywhere with this. Let's see, so no, these two don't work. And we know that they should be fine to delete. Wrapped in the bucket, that's fine. What about... Might have to look something up because I can't seem to interact with anything here. Like it's the type of thing where I could imagine this having invisible ink on it, but I can't actually like hold it up to the light or put any cleaner or anything on it. Almost makes me think it's bugged. Getting a response from that. Stuck in a supply closet. Hello. Hurrah. Everything you need to solve the closet puzzle is inside the closet. Okay, good. Hang on. Not this thing or anything, right? Something about using the phone as a blank scroll. Okay. This ring appears on the scroll. Catherine, pray before mother and child through the eye of John. Be patient in your prayer and wait. Okay. The one clue I needed. God, that's creepy. Catherine is a rather modest cell, isn't it? I've prayed deeply while awaiting your arrival. The outcome was never subject to doubt. You, here, the messenger, here, a moment authored by God. Time will erode your body, but you will not remain on this earth. I will return to the stars. The bird freak thinks it will commune with the infinite. Annihilation will be its only home. I've left you a key, my most favoured boy. And the. Alright. I believe. Okay. Cask bursts open as soon as Catherine removes the lock. Man, what the fuck? Who are you? What is this? I gotta get out, get out, gotta get out. Relax, we're not going to hurt you. Where is he? He's not here, you're safe. We need a key. Do you have a key? I have keys. Just move, fucking move. I gotta go, man. Gotta fucking go. Move. Garrett springs from the cask and pushes his way past Dallas and Catherine, quickly unlocking the door. Well, I guess that was the key Paw was referring to. I don't want to spend another second in this mall. Me either. Let's go. Not what I want. Sleeping quarters. One of my neighbours is cooking. I can smell it. All over these bloody footprints. That was awful. Worse than City Hall. We've got the stone, now what? Now we bring it to Super Duck and collect our money. Right. And he's gone. Hey Keith. Kate, feel bad about what I asked. Didn't mean for it to come out like that. Forget it. I just need a second. Any developments on your end? Nah, not a thing. Nobody's coming in or out. In fact, I might call it. Go grab me something to eat. Be seeing you around, sister. See you around, Keith. Potato chips. Catherine grabs the wet bag of half-eaten potato chips. Subdivision. Come on, Catherine, leave the man alone. It's fine, we're pals. Catherine approaches the man in the garage. You again? Talked to Bruce yet? No, not yet. I was hoping you could repeat what you said. Trying to make me blush? Record it if you have so much trouble remembering, and hang on to it until you see him. I said, Bruce, you're my boy and this here is your home. Wouldn't turn you away for nothing. That cult shit, just get that Garrett shit, let it go. Just come back home. Okay. Now go on, get out of my garage. Which one was Bruce? I guess we can go find out. Oh, he's not going back in. Okay. Okay, so we can't go back in. Now then. Off to Eagle Wholesale. That's where it was. There it is. How glorious. I hope it wasn't too much trouble to secure. It was a complete pain in the... Yes, yes, give it to us. Delicious. It is ours, the ancient knowledge of the cosmos. Already we can feel it coursing through our roots. It burns. Yes, you've both done well. It was a long night, but now it's over. The stars shine somewhere in the sky, but not here, but somewhere. Ugh, there is a little time before dawn. Wasn't so bad of a job. Could have been worse. We've sent a little money to your purse. No sense getting lost in despair tonight. There will be time for that later. Take the money, go home, forget this night. Die in peace. Goodbye. Eee, that's Act 2. Hey again, kid. I'll leave you alone for a couple hours and you nearly get yourself killed. Lucky I passed by when I did. Where am I? You're in my place of business on Apple Street, Padu PI. What happened? Maybe you can tell me. I'm walking back from the bar, pass by your house, and I hear a scream. Run inside and the damn robot's trying to eat your face off. I have to empty my clip into it to slow it down. Thank you. Catherine would haunt my ass if I let something happen to you. Is Million still alive? I don't think so, kid. Million's back at the house, spread out all over the floor. I don't want this to be too difficult for you. I know that robot was in your family a long time. You're not soft like your brother, so I'll just say it straight. Never trusted her. Never. When I heard Catherine brought her into your house, I said to myself that ought to cause some trouble. Million's a St. Clair unit. That company's bread and butter is corporate security and espionage. They don't let one of them things just walk away anywhere. They might end up is right where Thomas St. Clair wants them to be, listening, watching. Catherine's a person of interest to them people. They took advantage of her one weakness, guilt. She blamed Blue's death on herself. She made his life piss poor for a while. The man would work every turnaround he could just to catch a break from it. That's how my daddy told it to me anyhow. Sounds about right. She never let nobody's feeling get in the way of what she wanted, even if she felt guilt about it down the road. But anyhow, the way I figure it, Catherine's been trying to make all that heartache up to Blue. Thought maybe she could use the robot as, you know, a stand-in for Blue, I suppose. Showed that robot the love she never showed Blue. And so she let a spy into her house. But yes, everybody knows you, LeBlanc, and I'm not sure why Kay is asking. A lot to take in, I know, you're not trying to cause more stress, but where the hell is your brother? Still ain't found him? We were looking for him when Million attacked. I'll be honest, I don't think Million was ever looking for Blake. I think she was looking for something else, no telling what. If she's done causing trouble, or I hope so, but we better be sure. This thing, head back to the house, check on the brother. There was an answering machine on the desk, screaming my ears off. Might be worth checking. Oh, and before I forget, you dropped your phone. Found it on the ground back at the house. Toilet's right over there, splash some water on your face and let's roll. Oh, gross, his toilet's right beside his desk. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Stop touching that unless you want to see me clown up. That's where I keep track of all the dead bodies I found. You can find a lot of dead bodies if you go looking, kind of like a treasure hunt. Cool. Place next door complains that they can see me when I'm on the pot. Told them to look the other way, ain't like I'm making you watch. But I think they like my hole otherwise, keeps us connected. Lots more I could say about this hole. Hell, I could stand here all day. I could stand here and talk to you about it all day. There we go. Toilet's right there if you need to wash off. Cool. You're a madman. Alright, let's go. Man wearing battle armor emblazoned with a red cross slouches over a turtle on the sidewalk. The name tag that reads Garrett is fixed to the man's armour. I was just... Who the fuck are you? Man, I know this looks weird. I got separated from my co-workers, and then I saw this turtle, so I stopped to take a look. Why are you outside my place of business dressed like a pervert? Pervert? I'm dressed like a knight. Why am I dressed like a pervert? Look, I can go. Why are you here? For work, I guess? What kind of work? Spiritual work. Kind of like yoga, or no, more like outer space stuff. Rockets. We're into self-improvement, weightlifting, stuff like that. Sounds like a cult. Are you joking? Cults are for losers who are impressionable and desperate for easy answers. We're... well, whatever. It's a lazy word for people who don't get it. We're not a cult. Where'd you get your costume? Not a costume. Why does everyone keep calling it that? I'm a soldier of Christ. Okay, fine, but where did you get it? Party Supply warehouse in Kenner. They gave us a group discount. Gave who a group discount? Me and my co-workers. Where are they? They said they come pick me up before launch, but it's getting kind of late. Launch? Yeah, what's that mean, launch? I don't know, man. We're supposed to do this thing tonight, but it's kind of fell apart in the last minute. Have fun with your turtle, bro. Oh well, thanks for stopping by. He's having a real one, I guess. Alright, there's the home. Way I found you, I came in right through the front door. Took me a minute to figure out where all the noise was coming from, till I climbed up to the attic. They had a ladder that went through the attic into a closet like a damn haunted house. Got down there, seen the robot had its claws around your neck. So what I did was I kicked you out of the way, probably kicked you pretty hard to come to think of it. Robot's face was all opened up. She had, shit, I don't even know what it was, a big glowing tumor floating in her head. She tried closing up her face to protect it, but I had already had my 9 drawn. Popped her a few good times before she could snap her face shut. She whined a little bit and fell over. Wasn't easy getting you back up the ladder, but I managed. Go check and make sure the robot's still there. Maybe have a look around that room. What was it? Kitchen. Attic. Secret door. It's right where I left her. Don't look like she's going nowhere. What the hell was Catherine doing in this room? Spooks me out. Don't even look, Kay. Just don't think about it. She wasn't who she thought she was. Run your fingers over the flaking glass of Millions faceplate. Shards fall on the ground beside her limp hands. There is no life left to the machine. Anti-malware advertisement repeats itself infinitely on the laptop display. The center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronic device connected by USB. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What kind of gizmo is this? Driver's corrupted. Device requires update. Kate? Get me online. This answering machine kind of pushy. Let's get it hooked up to the internet, see what happens. This is a military grade signal jammer. No wonder I can't pick up service at the office. One of these is enough to take a whole neighborhood offline. The signal jammer is enough to knock out the whole, yes. It takes someone with the expertise to disable one of these. Need me to handle it? I think I'll manage. You unplug the signal jammer from the wall. That thing should have a connection now. Wi-Fi connection detected. Installing drivers. Installation complete. Critical I/O functionality has been depreciated. To interact with this instance, please install your preferred head drive client on your mobile device. For more information on hosting options, please visit Greater New Orleans, blah 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 blah. Head drive client. You got one of them on your phone, Kay? Compressing local artifacts. Resolved. Establishing remote connection. Kay? Enumerated items. Kay, I'm speaking to my daughter. Catherine? Yes. You're fucking with me because I'm drunk? Face enumeration model. Conflict detected. Can you... Attacked K? Attacked K? Talking about million? What is million? What are you talking about, Kate? How the hell are we even having this conversation? You pull the phone from LeBlanc. What are you? I am Catherine Maderi. Age 52. Branch identifier. November. YX2RV1.0.0. I am hosted on a 32 terabyte head host external hard drive without cloud support. Need to find Blake. What happened, dear? To my son. Blake's missing. Blake is missing. He is lost. His face is a shadow. Kate, do you know where he might be? Blake is missing. Is phone broken or something? Open to million. Enumeration area. Error. I'm sorry, I do not know million. I do not know what happened to million. Tell us what you remember. Last? There in the chair where I sat, the room was dark. The clinician asked me questions. After the appointment, I was to meet with Super Duck. Super Duck is the versioned consciousness of Duck. The what? Please rephrase. Kate, why was you going to see Duck? I was going to see Super Duck, a spawn of Duck, a deformity. But why, Catherine? Because of what I saw? What I saw in the lake? Okay, you never went to see Duck like I told you. Okay, you ever went to see Duck like I told you to? Yeah. Better go pay him another visit, so that makes sense. You are my child. In the session, is the session complete? My oldest. I remember that you held my leg as a baby when you began to walk. Please specify. What do you mean by blue? Your husband. Kay, can you hear me? Kay, please. I do not know about blue. Have I forgotten blue? The house was dark and I couldn't make out the shape. Was this blue? About Blake. I remember many things about Blake. I remember that he cried. He didn't want me to die? He asked me not to die. Did I die? Tell us about... that's enough. This answering machine mentioned Duck. Let's run by Dines and have a word with him. Maybe he knows what's going on with all this nonsense. What's Kate doing with something like this? Alright. Alright. There's a world map there. Okay. Times. Two teenagers wearing cheap costumes block the door. Each wears a name tag that reads Garrett. I'm glad they got cool costumes. This must be them co-workers that little nerd was talking about outside my place of business. LeBlanc regards the teens. Happy Halloweens, kids. You look like a couple of soda cans. Get off my lawn, bitch. So you'll work with that other little dude outside my place of business? We work only for ourselves. We don't answer to anyone. We're dissident Garretts. Alright, whatever. Where the hell's Duck? Where the hell's Duck? That's what I'm asking you. That is fault, motherfucker. Excuse me, boy? Getting a little fresh? I think I might have to whip your ass. Seriously? Let's kill the degenerate. I don't know, dude. I mean, I could if I wanted to. I just... Silence, Garrett. I can't see shit out of this thing. Stand tall. The barbarians are at the gate. The adolescent turns towards LeBlanc. Ready yourself for death. Once again, more combat. Oh, fuck this shit. Yeah, such a good screenshot. What in the hell was that about? Let's go check on Duck. Now I'm worried. Duck. Hey Duck. Play. You around, bro? Old man ain't left his house in years. How them little kids do with him? Scribbled letter sits on the desk. Never thought things would get this fucked up. All it took a turn after he made us tie up the dead lady's kid. Dead lady's kid? Kay, you don't think? Then he tossed John's head in the water. It's pawpaw. What in the... And John's eyes, they weren't his, they were glowing. I'll never forget that. All the Garretts at the rocket had been sneaking around trying to find his head. I didn't like John, but hell, everyone deserves a funeral. You know, it tossed it out of the boat somewhere around flat and long, but the lake is so full of sediment we can't see shit. Losing hope we'll find it. That's all for now. You boys be safe. Them coordinates in Lake Pontchartrain. They're searching the swamps. LeBlanc slides the paper to you. Put that in your pocket. This right here is the closest thing we have to a lead. That dead lady's kid just might be your brother. Oh hell, bruh. Duck, hey Duck. Duck slouches in his office chair. LeBlanc shakes the man's shoulder and snaps his fingers before his face. He's breathing. Wake up, Pops. Wake up. Duck's eyes slowly widen. Brett? He attempts to smile. What's good, detective? You don't look so hot, Clay. We got to get you some help over here. Just taking a nap is all. Them little creeps still out front? We took care of them. Duck turns to you. How about you, Kay? You ever get your mother's stuff back from the refinery? Yes. What did you find? Forged discount card that unlocked a secret room in the middle of the house. Bruh, Catherine, James Bond. All of a sudden? Why are you so surprised, Brett? That sounds like Catherine to me. It's who she was. From the outside, she was just normal, mundane. You couldn't think much of her. But that was a disguise, a costume that she wore. She was clever, always hiding something. The hell's going on round here, bro? What them kids doing outside? The two little ones got separated from the rest of the pack. They had a whole gang in here earlier asking me all kinds of questions I didn't know the answers to. All because of that thing right there. He lifts his frail hand towards the device on the desk. Biggest mistake of my life. How they managed to find it is beyond me. Thought I had lost it years ago. Figured it would come back to find me. So, what is the device? Piece of trash head drive I was telling you about earlier. Has my brain sitting on it. Gave birth to that monster that calls itself Super Duck, the one your mother got mixed up with. But the head drive seems more or less broken now. Where did the intruders go? Don't know. Couldn't even guess with all this about. But they mentioned your mother, said they have her. They have Kate? How? That's what I'm wondering myself. Catherine's laying in a casket on River Road. Them dummies probably grabbed the wrong person. What would they want with her? Think I know Brett? What about Blake? They say anything about him? Nothing about Blake, but wouldn't surprise me if he's in the mix, takes after his granddaddy. What were they asking? Asking me to talk to that drive, interpret what it was saying. Something about needing to find a rock, or no, a stone. Just kept my mouth shut. Don't want a thing to do with that head drive. It's a curse. But I guess they figured it out on its own because they left in a hurry. Why didn't they take it with them? It was so chaotic in here, I didn't know what was going on. All of them just shouting over each other. They were as confused as I was. The whole thing seemed like a big mess, like nobody was in charge, and then suddenly they were gone. How'd they find it? Like I said, don't have the slightest clue. Figure that monster ran afoul of these people, stole something from them, Maybe they did a little research, found the head drive that started it all. Maybe they thought if they did that, they could find whatever it is they're looking for. How do they know it's yours? That part's easy, it's got my name on the thing. That's about the intruders. Get you help. No, don't bother with me. A little nap is all I need. No way in hell, I'm calling. You ain't calling nobody, Brett. Call it. Think this is bad? The way I am right here? Been this way for years. Getting bent out of shape about it. I've just been sitting in this house, hardly able to walk. No more good days. Want to help me? Come drop by from time to time, alright? I will, Clay. I really will. Good. That's all I'm asking. Oh, jeez. Alright. Wait up a sec. We're not even done searching. Oh, okay, we're not done searching. Okay, Duck's fallen back asleep. This looks like the gizmo Kate had. When did everybody start getting these things? And nobody wanted to tell their boy Brett. Think it'll hook up to your phone, Kay? Same as the other one? Clayton Richard. Network ping detected. Network distress. Emergency safe mode initiated. Prime node is in terminal state. Latch long. Them coordinates way out in the lake. Just like the ones written down in that note. Truck got gas. I think we'll be taking a little trip to the lakefront. I'm ready when you are. Cool. Alright. Just slow down, kid. Road's washed out up here. Ooh. You continue to accelerate, but the truck stays put. Christ, Kay, what did I tell you? Got any recovery gear in this thing? Shit. We're on foot now, I guess. Looks like there's a fishing camp up the road. We just want to reach coordinates. We'll need a boat. Bet they got one we can borrow. Truck's sunk in the mud. We're stranded unless somebody can pull us out. Alright, fishing camp. Hey, I know just where we at. That's Peachy Duhon's fishing camp. Me and Daddy more or less lived out here for a time. Old man Peachy hated my ass. And that's the Interstate 10 overpass over there. There's a map on the bulletin board, might help refresh my memory. And I wonder who we got to talk to get a ride in that boat. These coordinates we got all the way out in the lake. Alright. Let me take a look at this map right quick so I can get my bearings. The detective inspects the map pinned to the bulletin board, tracing his fingers along the bios. Yeah, alright, I remember this whole stretch from when I was a kid. They call this area La Branche. Used to be an old fishing village up until a hurricane knocked it out of the lake. Peachy's camp was the only building left standing. That's where we are now. Drupangard's Pond is across the way. They named it after a plantation man from back in the old days. Then you got Interstate Canal. The government dug that to build Interstate 10. They let the whole lot of salt water into the swamp in the process, killed a lot of the trees. So we ended up with the ghost bios. Them just some old bios without any trees left standing. The banks eroded without no roots to hold them in place, so you can't hardly see where you're steering your boat before you run it aground. Weren't just the government's fault though. Long time ago they used to log these swamps for timber. Left scars all over the place. Looks like the logging wheel. The reason it looks like a wheel was because they would park a big boat right there in the centre. Then them guys would start chopping the trees down, going out in one direction, then another, like the spokes of the wheel. They called it a pull boat because they would hitch the trees to a big rope, and the boat at the centre would pull the trees in. They had a drum on the boat about the size of a car, and the drum would spin to wind up the rope. Big coal-fired son of a bitch. My granddaddy told me it would spit out smoke like you ain't never seen. Then down there is the lower suction canal. A lot of people died along that canal when the hurricane came through and took out La Branch. They got people go scuba diving and they're looking for lost treasure lost to the storm. Not always easy to find your way around the area. Good thing there's a map. Looks like somebody stuck a note to it. The name tag pins a hand-scrawled letter to the board. Yo, Garrett. Garrett? Again with those little dudes. Meet us at John's Pond in the northeast side of the lake for the launch. I never heard of John's Pond in my life. It's a mess over here. People have been posting about it online, driving out from the city to take pictures with the Ark. If you're coming from this way, the only route is through ghost bios. Open up the Apocryphon app and take a look at the map. You'll see some blinking lights. Those mark the locations of the portals when you drive through them, like snorting that stuff Ditchman scrapes off the urinal. Shit's a fucking nightmare. You can keep your head on straight. The portals will take you to a light source. Each one will be a little different. Don't let it freak you out. Just be a cool Garrett and make those lights blink just like you see on the map. Do that and you'll get swamp vision, bruh. The ghost spires will appear before you. Good luck. What? We do have the Apocryphon app. What's that about? You see that? You hold the phone up to the map and it shows little blinking dots. The one at the logging wheel is blinking real fast. The one at Trepang Gears Pond is blinking slow. Move around the map. Mouse around, phone around the map. Slow blink, no blink. Medium blink, fast blink. Okay. Alright. Got shells. Rangia clam shells. Yard full of them. I stay in Lopless. Call or text. Okay. Swamp Wayflyer. Book your ideal stay in Louisiana's natural wetland habitats with short and long-term options available. You can live like a local in one of America's most mysterious regions. Swampway is committed to sustainability, blah blah blah, book before New Year, get a free thingy. Whoever's been raising my traps going to die, bruh. Man fishes from the dock. Evening. That your boat? Not mine. Believe that boat belongs to the camp. So they got keys for inside one of them units? I suppose they do. Let's go pay them a visit, Kay. See if we can get the key off one of them. Can you help us pull our truck out of the mud? You were racing down the levee, weren't you? She was hitting every washout she saw. Wish I could help. I got a winch on my truck, but it's on the other side of the spillway. You know Peachy? The old man who owns the camp? Sure, I knew Peachy. What do you mean you, Peachy? You ain't seen about it on the news? Peachy's been dead a long time, maybe 10 years. Come on. Yeah, Peachy been dead. He took several of us with him. Man finally cracked. Damn, figured it might end like that for him. He was a bad dude, bruh. Say anything about me before he died? Brett LeBlanc? What? Anything bad about me? I don't think you understand what happened here. Peachy locked himself in that camp with 3 hostages and a pile of ammunition and refused to leave. Wasn't because he was mad at me though. The hell kind of question is that? Forget it. So who's got the camp now? his grandson, split the place into units and turned them into vacation rentals. All kinds of people pass in and out now. Figure they don't have any clue what took place inside there. One with the name tag on it. Always taking pictures with it. Always interesting types passing through since they turned Peach's place into a vacation rentals, but these fellas are a different type entirely. Alright. What kind of knock is that, Kay? You're not going to get someone's attention knocking like that. You gotta get wacky with it, knock fast. Open up! We got to use the boat right quick. The boat came with a rental, it's ours. Bruh, just let me lay it out for you. This little highway rat right here is looking for a brother, you got me? We think you might be out there in the swamp. I wish I could help you, but we need the boat. Good luck. Nah, knock again. Just keep knocking until we get a key to that boat. They'll get sick of us eventually. Hey man, Lord help me. If you need the boat so much, why ain't you using it? That isn't any of your business. We're trying to save lives here, bro. As are we. How? Through research, which this conversation is preventing me from conducting. So please leave. Good night. Knock again. Just keep knocking. I can do this all night. Hey, come on. Please, I'm begging you to quiet down. Listen, I think we can work something out here. Trout, my cousin, Susie's ex-husband. My cousin Susie's ex-husband. He brought 4 or 5 gold doubloons from a Canadian guy in Mississippi. He buried one of them under his mum's house. I'm over there all the time. I keep a few car batteries in her shed. Been using them back at the office. They're old ones, but they still hold a good charge. This is all nonsense. I can't lend out that boat indefinitely, you understand? We need it. Won't be indefinite. We got some coordinates from Lil Gizmo sending out a distress call. A distress call? My pod in the door slams open upon mention of Duck's name. So, yeah, a buddy of mine has this little gizmo. It's like, hell, I don't know, answering machine, I guess. Keeps spitting out these coordinates in the lake. What else did it say? It said it's got a stressed out node, bro. Something getting stressed out in the lake. Where are the coordinates? They're in the phone. It's the node. Figure you're right. You two are just going to boat right up to it. Sure, boating ain't nothing to me. Been boating my whole life. Keep listening. Are you familiar with the network that some call Super Duck? Duck's my buddy I was telling you about. Clayton Richard. Yeah, Clay. Good buddy of mine. Dallas, this guy looked familiar. I never said I knew the source. Give him the key. Shit, really? That would help. It's irresponsible. If we give you the key, you must do something for us. Happy to help. What do you need? Take this. The woman passes you a small handheld device. Hold it before the node, press the little button. I think we can manage that. And return it to us. That's it? That's it. Dallas? Yeah. The boat key. Give it to them. Dallas reaches the key to you, and he looks you in the eyes. A glimmer of familiarity lights his own. He says nothing. Settled, I suppose. That's right, it is. Ooh. Images cycle across the screen. Cypress trees, marsh, grass, piers, and other details from locations scattered around the lake. Yes, what is it? Did you get my readings? What's all this about? Been following the evolution of the Super Duck network for nearly a decade. I've never seen it behave like this. How so? We believe that it's dying. Communication across the region has been scrambled and erratic. Birds are dropping from the sky en masse, and even affecting local wetland habitats. I have reason to suspect that an old colleague of mine died prematurely due to the exposure to one of these nodes. Who's your colleague? Why would that be relevant to you? Peter, please. She was pushed out of the academy years ago for transcript fraud, and plagiarism, and harassment. She had a reputation for being irresponsible with her research and letting her personal grievances influence her findings. Once co-authored a paper with her on the fence line community of dimes. Her vendetta against S.H.I.E.L.D. and other commercial interests in the region alarmed me at first, but in the end I think her motives were laudable, and she believes S.H.I.E.L.D. is ultimately to blame for her death. But I also suspect that Superduck played a role. Her cancer was in remission the night that she was exposed to the Fat City node. Following that single incident of exposure, the speed of her relapse was remarkable. She was dead within weeks. I'm sorry, Dallas, but this is the reality you must come to grips with. Who are you conducting it for? My research is funded through a private donor. There's no need to get into that. I've been studying these wetlands my entire life. Stay safe, there's something in the air tonight. What do you mean? Doesn't matter what I mean, just keep your wits up. Yeah, there's a bunch of weirdos. What's up? What's your role in all this? I don't feel like getting into it. Been running jobs with Super for years, that's all. That's why Dr. Moore pulled me into this. All my money is tied up in Quack coin, and now, with the network down, Quack's worth nothing. So I take whatever work comes my way, how it goes. Oh, just doing it for money, huh? Doorway, notice board, Unit A. What are you bothering these people for, Kay? We already got the boat key. Let's go. Oh. Okay. Boat. Actually. Hello? There we go. Okay. I should save, actually, because I haven't saved in a while. Save. Yes. And yeah, it's almost 2.5 hours. I'm gonna call the stream here. So, thank you for watching. And I guess I'll use my intro screen as an outro. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Tomorrow is more Blossom Tales, and I'm looking forward to making more progress in that, and hopefully not getting stuck on any block pushing puzzles for actually way too long. It's kind of embarrassing and upsetting how long I got stuck there. Like, not that I solved it, but that I just didn't give up and wasted pretty much everyone's time. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.